Now, I want to show you an example of the stored, because in my opinion, the stored is much more dangerous in this case. The reason being is you don't have to send anything. The code will actually be executed in the stored page. Now, these are just old codes that I have injected. The code will be stored in this page, so that every person that just visits this page, you don't have to actually send anything to any person. Whenever someone visits this page, the code will be executed. Another thing is that you won't have this suspicious code in the URL. So again, you can just go ahead and send this URL if you really wanted to someone to visit it, but the URL is just going to look as a normal URL. And keep in mind, if you find this vulnerability in a famous website or in a trusted website, then people will visit it without even thinking twice about it. So they'll just click on it, no problem at all. So we're going to inject it again the same way that we were injecting in our video about the stored. So I'm just going to set the name to BeEF. And then we're going to put our code in here. So we're going to put our exploit in here. I'm just going to copy it again from here. This field actually doesn't let you write more than 10 characters, I think, in it, or 100. So we're just going to right click and inspect element. And we're going to set the max length to 500. Like so. And that will allow us to write more characters. So just go back and paste it in here. And we're ready to go. I'm going to sign the guest book. Okay, and that should be running. So now you can just go ahead and send this URL instead of this suspicious one that we were seeing in the reflected case. So you can literally just send this URL to anybody that you want your code to run on their computer. And once they click it, you'll get them hooked to BeEF. Or you can just wait for people to visit that URL normally, as if they're browsing that website or whatever. Once they click on that URL, they'll be hooked to your BeEF. And again, like I said before, if the website is famous, if the website has a lot of visitors, they will be clicking on that. Another plus is the web admin probably going to be visiting his website's web pages every now and then. So again, you'll get him hooked and you'll be able to hack him. And then maybe gain full access to the server or to the website through this XSS. So I'm going to go to my Windows machine. And I'm going to run my browser. And I'm going to go to the DVWA and I'm just going to pretend I'm a normal user. So, and we're going to go to DVWA, login. So I'm just going to go on the security and I'm going to set it to low because on high and nothing's going to work. And note this now, I'm going to just click on the XSS stored. So I'm just pretending to be a normal person browsing through web pages, and I'm gonna just come across a web page that is vulnerable to a stored XSS, or it could be the web admin as well. Just clicking on my own page, and we can see these are just the old exploits, the old XSSs, and now this browser should be hooked without even clicking on anything suspicious. Again, you can see this is normal. They didn't really receive anything or anybody asking them to click on anything. But if we go to our BeEF here, you'll see that we have a Windows machine. So this is my Linux machine. And you can see that we have a Windows machine here. Note the Windows icon. We can see the IP address of the Windows machine. And this machine is hooked now. So if we click on it, it's online. And we can run all the commands that BeEF allows us to do.